Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is as you wish. The scripture comes from Acts 27:19. And on the third day, we cast out the tackling of the ship with our own hands, and neither sun nor stars appearing for more days, and not a little storm lying on us. From then on, all hope was taken away of our being saved. So hear the message. Wait. Okay, so here's the message. For somebody, the way that God rescued you is in a way that is unconventional, and it's kind of weird. And it's like, I feel like this is a situation where if you would have, I just feel like for somebody, what I feel like this message is, the as you wish is kind of in a sarcastic light. And it's because if you would have had a different mindset, or if you would have just accepted a few things, or if you would have just this, that, and a third, everything could have possibly worked out completely differently. But because you are the way that you are, you literally rejected something. And whatever it is that you rejected, God is like, as you wish, if that's what you want. But in reality, it didn't have to be that way. I feel like that's the vibe. It didn't have to be that way, but you chose. And you know what I'm saying? I get it. Because it's sometimes when it's like, I just feel like this is somebody, even though whatever this is, it felt like it was for you. It felt like it was intended, but simultaneously it didn't. And I feel like that's how somebody feel. I just feel like it's too much of a didn't. And I get it, because if we intended to be together, it shouldn't be ever a question of if we are intended to be together. You looking for more letters? It shouldn't be a question. I feel like it shouldn't be a question at all. Y'all see him? They don't like being here. They do not like being here. But anywho, I just feel like this is somebody. It's like, yeah. I just feel like this is somebody, like, even though you felt like it may have been intended for you to be with someone, but I feel like there were certain things that did not mesh well to such an extent that it made you decide, nah, I'm good on this. I just feel like it kind of made you back away from this person. And God is saying that y'all could have been good together. Y'all could have had a beautiful relationship together if certain things, and for some of y'all, it's you. And it's not you as in you doing bad, but it's you as in your mindset, the way that you envision yourself in a relationship, the way you envision marriage for yourself, the way you envision your life. Like, I just feel like in order for you to be with this person, you would have to let go of certain things that you were not willing to let go. Because me, I like kids. I want kids. I want more kids. I have a son and I want more kids. I do. I want more kids. And obviously, I'm going to have to marry somebody that want more kids. And obviously, we're going to have to be actively attracted to each other, interested in each other, and wanting to be intimate with each other in order to have kids. So I'm going to have to be with somebody that wants kids, and like I want kids. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a deal breaker for me. And I feel like that's like the vibe. Like God is saying, for somebody, it's a situation where you could have worked it out. You could have been with somebody. Y'all could have been whatever. But it's something that is a complete deal breaker. And it's such a deal breaker that it's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. That's good. That is the message. That is the message. That is the message. And God is like, fine, if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's kind of like you may be sad about it. But in reality, I mean, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like what boys like. Yeah, but that's the message for whoever this is for. It's something that's a deal breaker. It's something that you just cannot tolerate. Something you can't deal with. You just like and like And that's the message. God is saying you will receive what you wish, but just understand that it could have worked out otherwise. Like, I feel like if you would have bent your will a little bit, but I feel like no. And you know what I'm saying? I just truly, honestly, I feel like this message not I know this message not for me. I know every message not for me. But I'm just gonna say I feel like sometimes it's like, I know me, I am a very kind hearted person. I'm a very sweet person. I'm a loving person, and I really just want everybody to be happy, but not at my expense. I want everybody to be happy, but not at my expense. So if it's a situation where I say that's something, I draw the line here, that's why I draw the line. It shouldn't be, and I already know the line. I already baked, like, you know what I'm saying. So it shouldn't, because I want everybody. I just feel like that's the vibe I get. I'll get like this, like somebody that is just like, you want everybody to be happy, but not at your expense. And it shouldn't be a situation where in order for you to be with this person, you have to be sad. Like, who want to live a life where, you know what I'm saying, you basically, like, that's literally, like, you literally being depressed is everything. That's the whole ball of it all. No, like, and frankly, I'm kind of creeped out that y'all are so obsessed with making me sad, to be honest. It's weird. And no, okay, no, I'm good on it. I am so good on it. I can be sad by myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't slut. I can. But you know the thing about being sad by yourself, you know, at any point in time you can snap your fingers and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this today. In fact, I think I'm finna go take me a vitamin just to cheer myself up a little bit so I can perk up. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to do certain things, and it's like I have been trying to get everything organized and together. It's getting there. It's getting there. I got a few more things that I need to do, but it's getting there. And you know what I'm saying? I got my little office area set up over here at the table, and I got my room almost all the way together. It's a few more things I gotta do, and it's things that I need. I need to get a trash can. I need to get some propane. I need my pet to, I don't want to say that because I know I'm going to miss her being a little bunny, but I can't wait until she potty trained her. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm talking about you good. Yes, you. And she got a little litter box. She do. It's pink too, with the little fluffy stuff inside of it. She uses it sometimes, but they say that bunnies are smart and they catch on fast, so I think she will. I have faith, but she's young right now, so I just have faith that she's gonna catch on. Hold on, don't choke out, huh? I'm gonna help you. Hold on. Ooh, okay, she is a buddy, but she. I guess she can't do it because I have seen her get up here, like mysteriously be up here. I ain't put her up here. She got up here, so if she can hop up, I guess she can hop down, but. For somebody that's part of the message, there's someone, and it may be this person, they feel like they don't want you to be on your own. Like this person feels like they want to protect you. They want to make sure you're good. And I mean, who are they protecting you? Because for some of y'all, this person, it's like your biggest threat is them. For somebody, your biggest threat is this person. Your biggest threat is this person. Like, this is somebody you won every other fight except the time you fought them. You ain't have none of these problems until you met them, when everything was blissful, peaceful, and fine, until here comes them, baby. Go ahead and say, some of y'all, this person is the problem. And you know what's wild is sometimes we be friends with people and in relationships with people, and we be like, you know what I'm saying, you notice that ever since you got with this person, everything just be going, hey, why you don't understand this, you don't understand that, why is this going on, why is that going on? And then out of nowhere something happened and you don't see this person for a while, and you notice everything just all of a sudden is just peaceful, it's bliss, just absolute sunshine, and you realize it was them. It was them the whole time. The whole time. The whole time. The whole time. Mm. And it's hard because, you know, when you get attached to someone, you don't want to just be away from them like that. But simultaneously, like, come on now, pieces is priceless. Hey, my baby. And now she won't back up here. But that's the message, y'all. You know, I just feel like sometimes when you love someone really hard, really strongly, it can be difficult to let them go. But this is somebody, you let somebody go and it hurt really bad. But from your standpoint, from your perspective, from your opinion and the way that you feel like this is better. And God is saying, in reality, you could have chose either way. You could have been with this person and you would have been happy. But I feel like this is somebody that you feel like you wouldn't be. And you know what I'm saying? I'm also say this. Sometimes it be a situation where you can literally receive a message that somebody is for you, they love you, they miss you, etc., etc. Y'all finna run off into the sunset. You get back with that person, and that person have that option there where they can make up with you. They have that option there where y'all can run off into the sunset. That option is there, but they also have that option where they can remember what you did. And instead of y'all making love and running off into the sunset, y'all fighting all night. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like, that option is still there. And what I don't have time for is the option. I'm crazy. And I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do nobody nothing. But I'm talking about from the point of the video. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what the point is. Whoever this is for, that's your point. Your point is, you know that option is there. And because you know that option is there, and because this person has chose that option before, you don't trust that they won't choose it again. That's the message. That's how somebody, God say this person say they not going to do that. But you know, even if they tell God and they mean it with their whole heart, that don't mean that the day will never come that they won't do it again. And that's the message. There's somebody you like, nah, I'm good. Mm-mm. You like, I just feel like this, you like, I'm good. Okay, you scared me straight this time. You got it. Okay. You got it. You sure did. I think you accomplished your mission this time. You got it. You got it. You got it. And you got it some more. That's what somebody is on. Like, I feel like that is exactly what you want. Like, this is somebody they wanted you scared, all right. You scared. You sure is. And they got it. This is not the outcome that they wanted. Like, they may have wanted you to be scared to where you just do whatever they say scared. But this is somebody you scared to where you don't want to be around them. You don't want to see them. You don't want to hear them. You don't want to breathe them. None of that. You like, I'm good on you, boo. I am. It's too much. 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 You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, God's point is, because sometimes when we in relationships with people, we don't talk about the problems that's going on. Obviously, because when you in a relationship with somebody, why would you go around and talk down on your person? Why would you want other people to think negatively about your person? But after the relationship ends, there are going to be people coming to you asking, what happened? Well, what happened? Well, y'all seem so happy. Well, I was, in a sense. However, this, that, and the third was going on. And then this, that, and the third went happened. And then this happened. And once, boom, the big bang, boom happened, baby, I was out of there. And that's what happened. And, like, what else can you say? Except what happened. You know what I'm saying? And I understand some people that don't like it, they don't want people to know what they did. They don't want, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, in reality, why did you do it in the first place? Then the whole problem wouldn't have even happened. It wouldn't have even, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, like, that's the culprit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know what I'm saying, made you do you lost a tic-tac-toe bet and you had to, like, somebody forced you into, it's so funny. But I'm gonna say it, okay, this way, like, somebody lost, like, somebody feel like trying to make it seem like they lost a bet. Like, this is for somebody, this person is trying to make it seem like they lost a bet, or as if somebody is so sick and twisted in their mind that they would request for them to cheat on you and abuse you. Like, that's like, I feel like, but, you know, some people could be, you know. It's some weirdos out here, man. It's some weirdos in this world. And like you never know what these weird there's some sickos in this world. Do y'all be like watching like the kind of things that sick people with money like, you know what I'm saying? So I could see if it was a situation well a woman was really wealthy and she felt some kind of way, some kind of envy or jealousy towards another woman, and she went to that woman and said, I give you $1,000 if you go over there and beat your wife. And you know what I'm saying, he go and do it, and she is happy with herself for the day because she's a mean girl and she's nasty. She's Regina George. Okay. I'm laughing because I'm seeing that last scene where Janice is talking to Caddy and she's like, you're, that's all it is, okay? You need to face it. You need to face it. That's what you are. You are. That's what you are. That's what you are. It's something wrong with you. That's what you are, baby. But baby, God's judgment is something else, because let me tell you my life and how I know. How I know. What goes around comes around. 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 That way. Anyways, that's the business. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.